Hello and welcome to another modelling video. This is Alan from Mecha at YouTube with a tutorial review on Kotobukiya modelling support goods, and also having a quick look at other brands like Wave and their generic mecha and sci-fi detailing parts. We normally have all sorts of traditional pieces like panels, vents, circular bits and pieces. They're all roughly a few millimeter in diameter each way, but the trick is using it where it blends into the design of your modified kit or improving an existing kit. Sometimes slightly chopping it down or drilling out a piece and inserting it may be possible for the best outcome and result. I'm going to do a very basic lowdown, gluing on a very flat grated piece onto another flat surface. No incorrect way of going about this, but this is the easiest way I've found. Unfortunately, nippers do not fit in some of these small spaces, so we're going to be using our X-Acto knives or hobby blades to cut them out, leaving a bit of a nub, and then very carefully slicing inwards to remove the nub, reducing sanding and workload. First, we need to make sure that the piece fits aesthetically and, of course, logically. Due to their inexpensive nature, you can chop them down further, sand them, or modify these small pieces for your kit's sake. Don't forget to use a cutting mat or cutting board, as this job is so much easier with it. Another handy tip when I'm cutting up styrene or these pieces for modifications, after the kit's initially cleared of all of its nubs, I always like to crack out a new hobby blade, as the sharper they are, the easier and more accurate you're able to cut down styrene or clean up these pieces very fast and efficiently. As long as we're working with styrene kits, the easiest adhesive is plastic cement, but other surfaces, of course, PVA glue or super glue. I like to stab the piece with the tip of my knife and very gently place it down. Unfortunately, in this video I did muck around a little too much, which can cause some plastic scarring, but this particular project's not a problem. And voila, we're done. Allow about half an hour for drying and fully curing before you do handle the piece. But with a little bit of imagination, a massive repertoire of these aftermarket generic goods across many brands in styrene, you can let your imagination go wild and modify things to whatever suits your fancy, or trying to make the most badass or realistic spacesuit possible. After priming, it does look very nifty. Most importantly, trust your judgment. If you think a piece needs a little putty or there's a superior way of attaching it, go for that before you listen to anybody else. Thank you very much for watching this video, and happy modelling, guys. Give it a go and share your results.